Hey there, you guys. Back here with another video from Blake. Channel name up there, or up there, or wherever the hell it is. Mr. Green 386 DLS here. Just making a new video. One of a couple that I'm gonna do. Um, Basically, we're going into 2013, people. You can stop drowning your glocks in maple syrup, butter, pecans, whipped cream, throwing it out of big rigs and letting 318 wheelers run it over and chucking it at your dog and your dog gnawing on it for a night, burying it under the ground for 2 years. Think of some other ones that I've seen online. Freezing in the middle of a block ice, whacking the ice and pulling the firearm out and discharging it. Let's see, slamming dirt into your gun, dragging it behind a vehicle, whacking it with a hammer and seeing if the trigger is going to break or not, or the gun will have any kind of dents at all. Burning, iPod shooting, any kind of Apple product shooting, computers, throwing your Glock at the wall to prove that it doesn't fire one drop with the full magazine, you pointing your Glock at me with ammunition in the gun on video and still accepting the video to be on there and not think you're a fool. Sorry, I got off a little bit subject there, but yeah. Going into the year 2013, if you're a polymer shooter, revolver shooter, I don't give a damn. The gun came out in what, 83, 84. It works. You can throw it in the water and you got a good 90-something% chance it's gonna work. Put it in ice. I've seen, like I said, the maple syrup and everything throughout all the years, and I just wanted to break it down basically for the Glock. I've never owned one. My buddy let me borrow one for a couple of days to see if I wanted to buy one. In which I do. I wouldn't mind having one, but that's a little bit later down the line on my list of firearms I would want to pick up. But only because I'm happy with my guns that I hold at home, bedside, and carry. But other than that, yeah, I think we should be done with all the Glock torture tests and just normal shit. Like, if you drag a Glock, I don't care what model it is, behind a truck, and you know it's polymer, and you see it smack into a curb or pieces going everywhere, and you're, well, here's my Glock. It's about as good as my fingers here in front of your screen because it's got parts off of the sights and everything, whatever you see in the videos. If you are a video watcher and any the gun world on the Glocks, just coming to try and find information about them. If you're looking into them, you'll see Glock torture tests. Glock gets thrown in fire and we retrieve it out of fire and it fires immediately. The gun works. We know it. It's a one polymer gun. You can just never say it does not work. I've seen a couple stupid videos on here and nothing to really justify like a normal, even a dry Glock, to justify anything being wrong with that gun. It's just, it is what it is, It really, I hate to use that word, but it is what it is. Now, well, also want to take this time to say Merry Christmas and Happy New Year's, because like I said, we are going into 2013. I wanted to say thank you to the people that do subscribe and watch my stuff, and my friends and family that think I'm a big goofball and stuff on camera or whatever. This is just me, you know what I mean? And I'm, when I'm looking at the camera, I'm just thinking, you know, this is me, and if you guys accept it, that's cool. If not, then you can go and move on. And I'm not a basher. I just basically like to call it like I see it, you know. And when I did shoot the Glock, of course, you know, it worked. I didn't fill the dude's gun up with dirt or nothing, or throw it at the ground, or throw it at my dog, or beat my ex-wife, in which I don't even have an ex-wife, or whatever, into the wall, and just throw it at a brick wall and pick it up and shoot it, or nothing like that. But you know, I ran a nice amount of ammo through it and had fun with it. They're good shooters. I don't care if it's a 9mm all the way out, or the 380, or whatever. I think 9mm they start at. I want to say I'm 100% on that. Sorry, you caught me there in a fucking moment, whatever. It's 1 o'clock in the morning, anyways. But yeah, glocks work. It doesn't matter anymore with these tests, you know. It's awesome, you know, whatever, if you want to stick your gun in a barrel and then stick an AK, a fully automatic AK in there, and shoot it and see what it looks like when it's done. You might have to dump the barrel over because it's probably going to be in pieces, but this is what you wanted. And then you hold the broken ass shit up to the screen, and you're like, well, this is what happens. Well, shit, I don't know what gun you could take and do all these things with, and it worked most of the tests. Like, come on, man, you know, you're putting dirt into it and it's still firing. And you know, even with the water situations, depending on what, if you drown it and don't like pull the mag out and let the water really get out of there, yeah, until it gets warmed up, and then it'll start working again. Jesus, you know, I seen that on many videos where they put it underneath water, fire it, and you know, shake it out a little bit, and the more and more you work with it and fire it, it gets warm and it just starts drying stuff up in there, and you know, that lubrication comes back out of the metal and it just starts to work again. Like, what the fuck? GLOCKS WORK. You don't have to do this anymore. The videos are awesome. They were until, like, you know, the last one I seen was the maple syrup, and that was just like over the top, because this maple syrup is gonna get in the slide and everywhere and be all gooey and shit, and like the gun still performed. It ended up being all gooey, but then, you know, as soon as the maple syrup hit the cartridges and the ammo, didn't want to fire. Glocks, they'll shoot anything other than just like bullshit, like nasty reloads or something, and then the AKs hold on to your fucking britches, because you know, that'll blow your gun up. I seen another video on here of the Glock, and the guy was shooting the reloads, and he was getting them from a guy, and it had already blew the side out of one, and his buddy had told him, I read through the comments, told him not to fire this ammo, and they caught it on video, and sure enough, that's why he said he pulled out the video camera to witness him blowing up the Glock, and the guy was smiling whenever he turned the gun around and it was blown, and the ejector was somewhere in the desert or wherever, and was smiling like, you know, yes, you can destroy a Glock. I can destroy a lot of shit. So can a Glock, because they work. Alright, well, that's my opinion, and I'm sticking to it. Thank you.